This lesson is for JSS2 and JSS3, though it will serve as a revision for JSS3 students because they have done it before. So we are going to look into what we call forestry. Forestry is a term that has been mentioned to you while you were in JSS1, when your teacher was taking you forms of agriculture. Forestry is one of the aspects of agriculture. So today we are going to look at forestry in detail. Forestry is the science of growing trees. It's the science of planting and growing trees. This is a simple definition of what forestry. So, but we have another term here known as silviculture. So I'm going to tell you the difference between forestry and silviculture. So in forestry, it encompasses flora and fauna. Flora and what? Fauna. When I say flora, I'm referring to what? Plant. And fauna is animal and other microorganisms living in the forest. The interaction of flora, fauna, microorganisms and non-living environment is what forestry is all about. That is the study of all this. You study this in forestry, study flora, fauna, microorganisms and non-living environment. While silviculture is the care and development of trees in the forest. So how to care for trees and how to develop it in order to what? In order to harvest good yield, in order to what? Harvest good timbers is what silviculture is all about. So have we noticed? We want to look at forest. What is forest? Forest is a large area of land covered with trees and accommodate different kinds of animals. Large area of land covered with trees, bushes, and accommodate different kinds of what animals. When you look at this, these are examples of forest trees. When you look at this, these are examples of what? Forest trees. So we want to look at what we refer to as hardwood and softwood. Hardwood. When you say hardwood and softwood, what does that mean? So hardwood, we can differentiate them based on their mode of reproduction. That is just the difference. The difference is based on what? The mode of what? Reproduction. So when you look at hardwood, hardwood is an angiosperm plant that produces seed. It produces seed with all sorts of covering like shell, nut. So, and when you look at this, during reproduction, this will produce flower and bear and an insect will come and suck the pollen grain from it and take it to other plant for pollination. But in the case of softwood is from conifer. It's from conifer, and the mode of reproduction here, it produces what we call conifer. It produces something like cone. Then inside this cone, there are a lot of pollen, and this pollen will shattered. This cone will shattered, and the pollen will fall to the ground. Then wind will now, in turn, disperse it to other trees for pollination to take place. So this is the difference between what hardwood and what softwood. So when we're talking about hardwood, like all this Iroko tree, mahogany, obeche, they're an example of what hardwood. Then why this one softwood? You talk about pines, then you talk about Douglas fir. This is an example of what? Example of soft wood. So, having known this, we want to look at types of forest. We have two major types of forest. We have what we call the deciduous forest and evergreen forest. Deciduous forest and what? Evergreen forest. When you say deciduous forest, forest whereby trees in that environment shed off their leaves during the dry season in order for them to survive. They shed off their leaves. And the growing rate of trees in this type of forest is very slow. Then hardwood, this hardwood comes from what? Deciduous forest. It comes from what? Deciduous forest. And that is why they are dense. They are what? Dense. So they have high volume of particle per unit volume. Hardwood has what? High particle, as in high mass of particle per unit volume. Then we have evergreen forest. This one, they do not shed off their leaf throughout the year. They remain green. They do not shed off their leaves. So, and we are going to talk about this in our subsequent classes. This is where I'll stop for this class. Thank you.